another one of my tank makeovers. This is a T-26 Russian tank, twin turret. I made a little while ago. And what I did when I made it initially was just paint it in the standard paint scheme that was recommended by the instructions. But I have to say, it's a little bit boring, isn't it? And this was before I really got into tank weathering at all. So I'm going to try and spruce this tank up a little bit, make it a little bit more interesting. And if we look at the box art for the model, the colour scheme is quite different. This is completely unlike what was actually on the instructions. You've got this very light green, which I think might be a Russian green. I've got some of that. If I treat this as like a primer and then spray it all over with the lighter Russian green, and then see what I can do. Well, welcome back. Slight change of scene today. I'm in my greenhouse. Thought I'd get outside for a little bit. But well, here is the T-26 as it is now. It's still not looking very good, I'm afraid. I did try the hairspray chipping technique. I put on a layer of lighter paint there, which is just Russian green with a bit of white mixed in. Then sprayed it over with the hairspray. And then put on this top coat, which is Russian green with a little bit of dark green mixed in, just to increase the contrast between the two colours. And it's all right, I suppose, but it's not brilliant. It's not brilliant at all. And the other thing I did was to try and sort of liven it up a bit, doing some chipping with a sponge with some Russian green with a bit of yellow mixed in, so you can see that along there, along various places. But it's not looking very convincing, I don't think. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try another chipping technique, or rather the same chipping technique, but this time with some white paint to get like the winter camouflage effect. Because I've seen a few tanks where that looks pretty good actually. So that might redeem this one, I don't know. We'll just have to see how it goes. Anyhow, the next time you see it will be with some white camouflage. Welcome back to the greenhouse. And here's the finished T-26, looking okay, if I do say so myself. I think this snow camouflage worked very well with the chipping technique, looking quite fine. And I've been busy weathering it up quite significantly. I'll go through the various steps later on, but just to show you around a little bit, here we are. I mean, there's more work I could do underneath here. But I'm at the stage now where if I did do anything more, there's a big risk of me just screwing it up completely. Although what I might do at the end here is put on some rope around the back. But no, I'm pleased with that. I think it looks nice. I rebuilt this light because initially that was just plastic, painted silver. But I cut out a bit of perspex, clear perspex, to make it a bit more reflective. It looks fairly good, I think. Yeah, so what I did the camouflage effect and then chipped it up a little bit. I did pinwashes on all the rivets, and then I messed it up using various pigments. So lots of Vallejo pigments I used, just the usual stuff. That's natural umber, and also used this pigment binder, and that was just used to mess up this down the bottom. So I mixed up various different colours and applied them in turn, just to vary it a bit. I rusted up the tracks. I also used these kits here. So we've got the Life Colour Rain and Dust kit, which is very good indeed. And we've got this Rust and Dust, again from Life Colour. And I also grabbed this stuff. This is AK Rust Streaks and Vallejo engine oil stains. So what I did, I just anything that looked like it might have got rusty, I rusted up in various ways. Anything that looked like it might have got oily, I put those oil stains on. Use a lot of oil staining around here, for example, around these details. But yeah, I'm pleased. And the stowage sets it off. Although I'm a little bit disappointed that there's nothing obviously holding this stowage on. It'd be better if this was tied down somehow. But I couldn't see an easy way of doing that, so I just stuck it. But I'm pleased. Yeah, a huge improvement on the original, I think you'll agree. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found that useful, and I hope to see you again for the next video. Okay then, cheerio.